Finality start. Higher allocations are not enough to boost scientific research. The budget 2025-2026 announcements suggest a potential bonanza for scientific research and development. The finance minister outlined 20,000 crore budgetary support for developing small modular reactors with the goal of readying 5 such reactors by 2033. Another major initiative is the Research, Development and Innovation Fund included in the Department of Science and Technology's expected expenditure. This substantial allocation is expected to benefit startups and sunrise sectors through these remain undefined. The expectation is that private sector entitles will receive financial support to boost R&D, a domain historically dominated by government spending. India's R&D landscape has long suffered from low private sector participation. While government funding has driven most scientific advancements, private investment in research and remained inadequate. Currently, private sector R&D contribution is only 36%. Overall R&D spending in India was 0.64% of GDP in 2020, the lowest since 1995. Over the last 5 years, business enterprises have accounted for around 40% of government R&D expenditure. Public sector R&D units allocated only 0.30% of their sales turnover to research compared to 1.46% by the private sector in 2020-2021 according to DST estimates. The government's 20,000 crore infusion hikes the DST's total budgetary allocation to around 28,000 crore, over 3 times last year's allocation and 7 times the actual expenditure in 2023-2024. These figures are encouraging, but a key concern is whether such massive investments can be effectively absorbed. Despite India's strength in technology-driven sectors such as fuel, pharmaceuticals, textiles, IT, and biotechnology, returns from core R&D and intellectual property generation are still meager. Though the government has launched ambitious missions in quantum computing, artificial intelligence, and other cutting-edge technologies, the supporting infrastructure remains inadequate. India still lacks the essential building blocks, chipsets, semiconductors, fabs, a skilled engineering workforce, and a strong innovation ecosystem to fully capitalize on these investments. Without these, the lofty targets set for R&D growth risk falling short. The government must present a clear roadmap on how private sector entitles can access these funds and what tangible benefits the public can expect. Increased funding alone will not guarantee success unless structural bottlenecks are addressed. A truly transform India into a research powerhouse, the focus must be shift to strengthening foundational infrastructure, incentivizing private innovation and ensuring long-term sustainable engagement from industry leaders. Step